But then if you're gonna say jalapeno, I say bring the heat.
Okay.
Hey everyone, I'm Jacqueline Maines, your hostess with the mostest at America's Best Restaurants. And today we are in the cute little town of Franklin, Pennsylvania, checking out Trails to Ales Brewery, which started as a brewery with a few small bites and some pizza, and now they have a full menu. Let's go see what they've got for us. Well, hey guys.
Hey, Jacqueline, how are you doing?
Nice
Good
to
see
meet you.
How are you?
Jacqueline, nice to meet you.
Yes, thanks so much for having us, and thanks for greeting me outside. I love you've got the open doors thing going on here. So give me a little bit of what I can expect or what somebody can expect when they come here to Trails to Ales.
I think when they come to Trails to Ales, it's a ton of fun, great food, excellent beer. That's what we're known for.
Well, let's go try all of those things.
All right.
Let's go. So now I'm back here in front of this beautiful wood burning oven. Oh my goodness. I've got Tori with me, who is the kitchen manager. Austin, you're gonna be the one making us some pretzels, right?
Yes, it's our wood fire pretzel. It is house made. We hand stretch the dough with locally sourced pizza dough that we get here in Franklin.
Awesome.
We top it with a homemade caramel glaze just to give it a little touch of sweetness. And we cook it in our wood fire oven to get that nice smoky flavor and serve it with a selection of our house-made sauces.
Awesome, so you're gonna glaze it and throw it in?
Yep.
You do your thing, man. I want you to tell me a little bit more about the selection of dipping sauces.
The ones we're gonna feature today are the 4 that started it all. We started this business with a pretzel. It has evolved into what is the wood fire pretzel now, but we started with our house-made beer cheese, which is made in-house every day. We do an IPA mustard, which is made with Dijon honey and our most popular IPA. We do a pepper jam, which is slightly spicy. We do a blend of peppers with strawberries just to give it a little touch of sweetness.
Nice.
And then a vanilla aioli, which is a surprise to most people. It has bourbon and our house stout, the Mud Puppy Stout, just for a little touch of sweetness, but also a little savory.
That is fantastic. This goes in, oh yeah. That's a nice sized pretzel right there. So this cooks for about how long?
There's just a few minutes, just till it gets real bubbly. The caramel starts to brown on top and it finishes cooking.
Which is your favorite sauce? I love or dipping sauce, I should say.
I personally do love the beer cheese. We also do a dessert version of this where we finish it and dip it in the cinnamon sugar and serve it with the cream cheese icing. And that has got to be my favorite, is the cream cheese icing. It is definitely the best.
All right, so we'll let this cook, and then I'm gonna go talk to a couple other employees and hear what you guys have to say, what everyone has to say about working in the Trails to Ales family. So let these babies cook and we'll go chat. Hey, hey ladies.
Hello.
Ooh, and the pretzels are ready. I'm excited to taste these, but before I do, I wanna hear from you. You know, first, how long have you been part of the Trails to Ales family?
Trails opened in June of 2018, and I come on about November of 2018.
Oh, okay. So you're kind of an OG.
Been here a while, yes.
From the beginning. What about you, Peyton? I started in 2020 of October. All right. And then so what do you love best about working here? I'll start with you, Peyton.
It's a fast-paced, friendly environment. It's a small town, so everyone knows everybody. And we get regulars that come in, so you get real close personal with the customers.
Sure, for sure.
So you get to hang out with them. You're working and having fun at the same time.
Yes.
Is that the beer cheese? Sorry, I did not mean to interrupt you.
No, that is vanilla ale.
Ooh, really? Yes. Okay, we'll go there. Sorry. Keep talking.
It's just a friendly environment with your regulars, and they come in, so it makes work fun. Your coworkers and the owners make things fun.
They can make it or break it, right?
Yes.
And then, Michelle, you know, you've been here from the beginning, and really in the service industry, you could kind of choose to work anywhere because most everybody needs good staff members. So what keeps you coming back, you know, day after day over the last 5 years?
I think the uniqueness of this place is what intrigued me to come into it in the first place. Just really nice atmosphere thing.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing that with me. I always love to hear from people who have, you know, stuck it out for a few years and like what you love best. So I mean, with what you described, I can't imagine why you would want to work anywhere else
I don't.
in this area.
Yep.
So awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
There you have it. So Dave, Bernie, tell me what just the overall concept from the very beginning that you had in mind for Trail Sales.
In all honesty, all we wanted to have was a fun place to come drink beer. So that was our whole concept. The group of friends that came together to create this all enjoyed going to breweries. Every trip we went on somehow ended up at a brewery. So we had an opportunity, like the stars aligned. That's how we created Trails to Ales.
And then tell me about the trails part of it. I get the ales part.
Well, yeah, the trails part was that group of friends that we ran together on the bike trail for, I can't even tell you how many years. And we used to go to a lot of races together. And then after the races, we would end up at a microbrewery, and we kept talking the whole time we were running about, boy, wouldn't it be really cool to own a brewery?
Yeah.
And like Bernie said, you know, things kind of aligned. One of the partners, Time, owned this building, and we just decided it was, you know, now or never, and we went ahead with it. So
Jumped in.
And
none of you had owned a brewery or a restaurant prior?
None of us.
Not even close.
No, when we first opened, we had one person in our kitchen. Our plan was
Diving
to
in on
have a
this.
few pizzas and a pretzel was our entire menu. So we were focusing on the beer.
Right.
And our
that's
friends and our customers kept coming in, and they kept telling us, we love coming here, but we're tired of these pizzas. We want something else. So the menu just kept growing, and today we have a full menu. We have steaks. We do crab boils.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, because you've got a dinner entree in
do,
front of you.
yeah.
You've got one of your pizzas here.
Yeah. This is our number 3 selling pizza. It's a dill pickle pizza.
That's fantastic. I'm definitely diving in on this. So tell me, what does Trails to Ales mean to this community?
Well, one of the things we did want to focus on was bringing more people to downtown. I've lived here all my life. I owned another business prior, and the area's been very good to me. It's been very good to him. It's been very good to our other partner. And we wanted to bring something to town, and I was involved in a lot of things to try to bring people into town. But when we traveled around, we saw how much, what a economic boom it was to a lot of these areas to have a brewery. So we thought that was a perfect opportunity. So we've tried to use local vendors as much as we can all the time. We donate. We have one of our beers, a Holden's Dream. 5% of that beer sale goes to the Allegheny Valley Trails Association. So we try to do as much as we can for the community. We sponsor Apple Fest. We're sponsoring a Pet Fest this coming weekend. So we're just, we're trying to do as much as we can to bring business in town. And I think Franklin has done better because we are here.
Yeah. What do you have in your cup there? Tell me a little bit about that.
So this is a sip and shop program that we helped along with Franklin City Council to get implemented this year, where you can come into town. It started out just on Saturdays from 11 to 4, but you can come in. Oh yeah, you'll like that. You come into town on Saturdays 11 to 4. It's actually expanded now to Fridays, and you can purchase a drink from one of the local bars or restaurants that sell it. It's not just us, there's other ones in the area. And then you can enjoy Franklin carrying your favorite adult beverage, so you can shop in town.
That's perfect.
And then, yes, they just extended it. The city's been very good to us, very helpful on wanting to bring people into town, helping us do things like that. So we're hoping that's going to be a big hit as well.
I love the tang of those dill pickles with the creaminess of, there's got to be, ranch on here?
Yes.
Okay, I was going to say, I'm tasting some ranch and the creaminess of the cheese. And bacon, you can never go wrong with that. This is delicious. I can see why it's such a big hit. Oh my goodness, I'm taking another bite. Yum.
We can get you a to-go box too.
Yeah.
Please do.
Yeah.
A couple 4-packs and to-go box. You have a great ride home.
Yes. So, what do you want people to experience when they come here?
Really a gathering place.
Yeah.
It's
Because you gathered with your friends
Right.
at places, establishes.
And what's interesting
Yeah.
is on a Friday, Saturday night, we have a very hard time flipping tables. because friends meet here and they
You
stay.
just want to hang out.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not a restaurant where you flip tables. People come in, they eat dinner, their friends show up, and they stay and they talk, and everybody has a good time. And that's what we want. On Monday nights we do trivia, which brings a lot of people to town. Wednesday nights we have live music in here. Thursday nights we started something called Slingo, which is like music bingo.
I love music bingo.
Yeah.
It's been very successful.
Yes.
And then at our other location, we have live bands every Friday and Saturday night.
Okay, so you have a second location that has your live music.
We do, right. The next door to us used to be our production. We did our production here as well as food, and we kind of outgrew that. We really weren't able to keep up with the production.
Yep.
So we moved down to another building, and we bought 3 new tanks and increased the size down there. So that's where our production facility is, and we really started going into distribution this year. So we kind of distribute the western part of the state.
Oh wow!
So we needed
Congratulations
some
on that
space,
growth.
yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, very exciting.
So I definitely want to check out that second location.
Yep. Love to show
and
you.
see what that's all about. But before we do, can you tell us where we can find you online?
Well, our website,
Yep.
www.trailstoalesbrewery.com.
Gotcha.
And then we're on Facebook, pretty easy to find. We actually have over 16,000 followers right now on
Well,
Facebook.
hey-yo.
And we're talking about bringing people to town.
Yes,
We're
yeah.
a town of 6,500 people, and we have 16,000 followers.
That's amazing.
There's a lot of people
There's a-
follow us from outside our
Yes,
area.
they are.
Right.
Yes, they are. Oh my goodness.
It's nice at holidays, the brewery fills up with people coming back into town. Get to see a lot of people you haven't seen. I mean, I know he has, I've experienced. I come in, I haven't seen people that I haven't seen them for 20 years, and I'll walk in and they'll be in the brewery, which is,
That's cool.
it's nice. It's
Yes.
very, very nice.
And to feel that support too.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, let's cheers, guys, and head over to the second location, Trails to Ales. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so now we are here at Trails to Ales 2, or you just call it Trails 2, don't you?
Yep, right.
Awesome, so show me around. I want to see them. This is the big building behind us, though. Let's see what it's all about.
Okay. Well, first of all, Jacqueline, this is our brewer, Justin Dudick.
Hey, man.
Justin.
Nice to
Very
meet
He's a brewer extraordinaire.
Oh, I love that.
Well, come on in, we'll show you around.
Cool. Oh, wow.
So this is
big
the
space.
inside.
Yeah.
We refurbished this building about
Cool.
2 years ago. Put new ceilings in, new floor, put new bar in, bathrooms, refurbished everything. We'll take you back and show you the brew house.
Sure.
Justin can explain to you what he does and what all
Yeah.
we have back there. Okay, so this is the brew house itself. This is where all the liquid is made.
All right.
I probably won't give you like the full tour because that would be boring and it would take a long time. But yeah, it starts in these 2 vessels. That's where the malted barley is turned into wort and then or fermentable sugars. And from there it goes into one of these vessels, which is a fermenter. That's where we add the yeast, and the yeast metabolizes the fermentable sugars into alcohol and CO2. And after so much time, it goes from one of these into one of these bright tanks, we call it, where it further conditions. And then you basically have finished beer, and it's ready to go into a keg or a can or people's bellies. I
How
guess.
many kegs does one of these hold?
It typically will yield around 14-ish kegs out of one of those.
Wow.
And this is what we call a 7-barrel brew house. 7-barrel, 217 gallons at a time.
So do you guys ever bring some of your patrons in to like sample a new beer before it's like, or like, a select few before it's released out, or do you just taste it and you're like, this is good,
For the
it's going
most
out?
part, but you're in for a treat today, okay?
Okay.
So I have a beer that I need some opinions on, and I was hoping
Happily.
maybe you could help us out today.
Happily.
No, it's a bit of a weird one. It's our Hot and Bothered, which is a pineapple.
First of all, the name is amazing.
Okay. It is a pineapple jalapeno hazy pale ale. So if you're into pineapple and jalapeno,
I am. I like those in a margarita, so I think I would like it in a beer. So we can come like right out. Oh, you got to get this.
Right,
you got to get this,
right
man.
out of the tank.
Right out the tank.
This is how we generally try them when he's making them.
Yes, you just skip. Okay. First, I got to smell it. It smells good.
you can smell the jalapeno a bit.
Yeah. All right.
There's a lot in there. I just think it might need a little more.
Oh, that's good. You can taste the sweet, you can taste the spicy. I'm a spicy girl, so like I would be like, yeah, you could add a little bit more jalapeno to that. But for those who don't love a lot of spice, this would be a safe. But then if you're gonna say jalapeno, I say bring the heat.
Okay. All right. All right. You heard it here.
That's right.
It's her fault.
Bring the heat. It's on me. Sorry, guys. Well, thank you so much for having me. It's been so fun seeing both locations.
We appreciate you coming.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Loved being here. All right, folks. This is Trails to Ales Brewery. I'm Jacqueline Maines, your hostess with the mostest at ABR, and until next time, where we show you where the best local eats are. Bye, everyone.